Hello friends, welcome back to another fun reveal of the Scrap Diva Design Team Dies. You heard that right. I'm no longer a guest designer. I'm on the actual design team, and so I'm super excited to share with you the new dies that Erica, also known as Scrap Diva, has sent to me for the Halloween and upcoming holiday season, Christmas season. So all kinds of goodies to share with you. I should be getting a code at some point today, so I will post that below. And as always, the links will be posted in the description box to everything that I share with you today. So I've noticed that for a long time she's had these banners as coming soon on her site. The little pennant dies, and I'm not sure what's going on with those, but the fact that she sent me the third grade one and the Eek one, to me just says that they are still coming soon. So if you're interested in getting those pennant dies, those are going to be available soon. I'm looking forward to playing with the Eek and the third grade for that matter. So the back to school, I still have the bus that I have not done anything with, but I'm still planning on making a little mini book or something, or maybe a little box or something that uses that die. And now that I've got the third grade pennant, putting those together will be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna be playing with those pretty soon, and I will share the goodies with you when I get that going. Then we have several phrases or sentiments, and these ones are specifically for Halloween. And I don't know if you can read them or not, but this one says spooky, this one says happy Halloween, and this one says hey boo. And I'm just thinking that these will go beautifully with a lot of the products that Erica has already created. I'm thinking of the box that slides apart and then it has a little display. I'm thinking of the pillow boxes. I'm thinking of the mini memory decks cards, and so these will combine beautifully with a lot of those different things. So I'm kind of excited to play around with these and make some fun stuff with those. I also received this little pumpkin face right here. And when I saw the pumpkin face, what it looks like to me is that you put this on anything and it will cut the pumpkin face out, so you can put something behind it or make a shaker behind it or whatever. But I keep thinking of like a little bag with a little peekaboo spot and then putting a candle inside, and that's what I keep thinking of. Like one of those little candles that you can get from the Dollar Tree that light up, the battery powered ones. But I think that these would be super cute, like on a walkway or something like that, where they could light up and show the kids where to go on a Halloween night for trick-or-treating. The other thing that I keep thinking of is I have this, the gingerbread girl, and I made a memory decks card with this gingerbread girl. And I think that this would go really nicely with that you could lay over the face on top of her and not use like her face, and of course Halloween papers and stuff like that. So this has several different applications as well. And lastly, in the Halloween genre of things, I've seen these beautiful phrases. We've got boo, spooky, pumpkin. Sometimes it's hard to read them. Oh, candy. I don't know. October and scary. What is this one? I want to think. Oh, it's Halloween. Duh, Tamara. And then it has these little trails that come out from the sides. So those will be another thing that you can use on memory decks cards, just cards in general, or labels for scrapbooking, or all kinds of different things. And then And lastly, this is non-denominational. The buttons that she just released that you can use as little embellishments all over all kinds of different things. I mean, I think any crafter can see a million different applications for these. All right, so that's all the Halloween and non-denominational stuff. And now we're gonna get into Christmas. So there's a set change. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Okay, so I have to admit, when I got these gemmy things, I was kind of like, I don't know how to use like bling like that. But I have actually done a really good job of using those, to the point where this is what my rainbow sheet looks like. Like, there is not a package that's not opened yet. I have found them to be so useful, and I use them all the time. So, I mean, you can see them on this gingerbread girl here. So, you know, I'm using them. The first part of holiday doesn't have to be holiday, but it's the present. And it looks like this can be a shaker. You can make it into a box. You can make it into a gigantic memory dex card. There's the bow pieces here, the circles for the inside of the bow, or polka dots, or whatever you want. And then here's the bow matting, and then the bow base here. Super duper cute, and it's big, you guys. It's like really big. So let's see, that's the ribbon piece. That's 4 inches across. This guy is 4 1/4, or sorry, I was going to the top of that, 5.5 inches tall. So it's a big present box. I know that she's got a gift card holder, but this could be an excellent gift card holder. You could make a mini book with it. You can make a box with it. All kinds of things that you can do with this. And then on top of that, sometimes you get pieces in a die kit or a die cut that you can use in other things. And so I just immediately saw the rectangles here that have a ton of different things that you can do with them. So, and then the bow you can use separate from this. And so this is kind of a nice all-in-one piece that you get that you can do a lot of different things with. And then look, the buttons, they could fit right inside those polka dots. So you can combine those. And then I also have a whole bunch of winter phrases. Is it a whole bunch or just a couple? Let's look and see. So there's three winter or 3 holiday phrases. And so hello winter, so it's not Christmas, but it's wintry. And then cookies for Santa and nice or naughty. Which are you? My favorite of these 3 is this one. I just love the font of it. I think it's super cute and fun and holiday-ish. And then I really appreciate this. As a teacher, I'm always looking for things that are not Christmas focused that I can bring into the classroom, because in where I live, we have so many different cultures and faiths that we celebrate winter and not Christmas at school. And so this one, I know will end up coming into my classroom this year. And nice or naughty. We have a sign at my house that says nice or naughty, and then it has arrows. And we also have, we live in a house where we have half of it we rent out. We have a mother-in-law, and so we always hang up a sign that points the naughty side to our tenants, which I always think is kind of funny. My kids, when they were little, thought that was just hilarious. So I'm looking forward to playing with this. This may make it onto my Christmas card this year. We will see. And next up is this reindeer, and it's Reindeer Girl, but it could be Reindeer Boy too if you leave off the bow and leave off the eyelashes. I immediately just went, well, that seems to go with this really nicely. So we've got Gingerbread Girl with our reindeer, our reindeer features on there now. So I am for sure going to be using it with my Gingerbread Girl. But there's some antlers, the ears, the eyelashes, the insides of the ears, and then if you want to make that red nose, you can. Let's see, the bow is 2.5 inches across. The antlers are almost 1.5 inches tall. So anyway, it looks like it's sized perfectly just to go with this. So that's going to be kind of fun to mess around with. And we also have this little polar bear, and this is very similar to the llama, the winter llama, which I still haven't played with either. So this is the winter llama that I got when I got all my Halloween stuff. And then we have the polar bear, and similar kind of idea where it's just a little character that you can create and add to all kinds of different things. Once again, like, I'm a memory decks card person, you guys. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but those mini memory decks cards that she sent me a long, long time ago, I have used those over and over and over. And so when I see something like this, I immediately go, oh, those mini memory decks cards would be perfect for that. And because there's 3 different shapes of them, I always make 3 of it. So it's just kind of funny. Next is the gift card holder that I was mentioning, and it says enjoy, and then here it also says enjoy, so you can enjoy it 2 different ways. It looks pretty straightforward, just a little box kind of thing where you can fold it over, and then the flaps right here. This guy, when put together, it will be, let's see, 4 1/4 by 3, so good size for gift cards. And then it looks like it's big enough that you could put a little message in it. But here is the really cool thing, is it has this little tearaway here, so if you you can seal it all up and they can tear it open. I don't know why, but just like when I was a little kid, when I can make something that reminds me of being at a store or something I would buy, it's like, wow. Or like when my kids say, this tastes like it came from a restaurant. Like, I don't know why my food should be as good as a restaurant, but this reminds me of that, like the plain store, plain house with that little tearaway thing. It's just really cool. I love that she included that little detail on there. It's kind of a fun little thing that that's unique to this particular product. So, and this is not unique to Christmas or Hanukkah or anything else. This can be for a teacher, for teacher appreciation. This could be for your garbage man, your mailman, just for anything. It doesn't have to be for a birthday party, birthdays. Gosh, I almost like skipped past that. Graduation. So this is like a year-round kind of cool thing. And of course, you could use something like this on there to make it super holiday-y. Or if you are super generous and you want to give everybody cash for Halloween, I mean, you can, it just has a lot of different applications. That's kind of makes it a fun thing to own, so it doesn't have the limitations of just one holiday. So we'll have fun playing with that for quite a while. And everybody I know in my family is graduating lately, so that will come in handy. If you have seen the witch bow, this is kind of similar to that. I don't have the witch bow. It's sold out like that, and I just never got my hands on one. But this is a Santa one, the Santa version. So it's got his boots, it's got nice fluffy bow. These are like the tops of the boots. I'm not sure what this is just yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out. And more boots and more fluff, and the pants. Oh, I bet it has something. Oh, that's like, is that the fold over for the boots, the top of the boots? I'll have to look at the pictures, and I'm sure I'll figure it out as I put it together. I don't know about you, but as I'm putting things together, like I'll cut things out and then realize where things go once I start putting things together. So it looks like you get a big bow and you get a little bow. And I've seen people with the witches feet. They're making like the witch's feet come out of the cauldron, and they're being very creative and doing all kinds of different things with the witch's feet. And so I'm looking forward to messing around with this and doing something similar with this Santa bow. So I was super sad that I missed out on the witch bow, so I'm so happy that I actually got my hands on the Santa bow. And last up is my favorite thing that I received in there, and that is this tag, and it's called a Santa tag, and it's because you get Santa's face in it. You have his mustache here, and there's this ornament, and the ornament goes right here, and then there's another part of his mustache. Or do you get 2 different mustaches? I don't know. So this one will be interesting to cut out and see how it really goes together. But the thing that I really love about this piece is that the ornament is integrated into the shape of the tag, and I always just love things like that. So this is what I'm looking forward to more than anything else in the whole collection of goodies that I got. And this is, let's see, 4.5 inches tall and a total of 3 inches across. And then of course the ornament, this looks like you could make a shaker with it, and that part could stand alone, and it's 2.25. And I'm just gonna do the actual ornament by 2.5, or if you put the string on it, it's 3.5. So that part's just 1 inch tall. So anyway, yeah, this is gonna be a super happy season, and I'm really excited to put this all together and share all the little bits and pieces with you. I am going to be hosting a small swap that's going to be a 12 Days of Christmas advent calendar, and I definitely know that for my part of the advent calendar, I'm definitely going to be including some of my Scrap Diva Designs die cuts. So thank you for coming and checking it out. Make sure if you are interested in anything, click on the links below and it'll jump you right over to the exact die cut. And I'll see you next time, and I'll be sharing all kinds of tutorials and goodies as time goes on of the things that I create using the Scrap Diva Designs dies. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, friends.